Ever seen those guys who effortlessly attract the most beautiful girls out there? Then, on the other side, there are many guys who are struggling to score a date. They get frustrated, complaining about how girls aren't worth their time. But they do not understand a key concept. They do not understand how to make a girl think of them when they are not around. You see, women use emotions more than logic. So, if you sneak yourself into her thoughts, you will basically have all her attention. Today, I will go over 4 proven steps that will help you make a girl invest in you. And trust me, the last one is literally so powerful and it's mind-blowing. But I advise you to use it accordingly. Without further ado, let's dive in. Number 4. Do not chase her. Before we get into the winning moves, let's get one thing straight. Nothing sends a girl sprinting in the opposite direction faster than a guy who is overly needy and desperate for her attention. Trust me, it's like spraying yourself with repellent in her eyes. Or worse, she'll put you in the friend zone. When you are overly clingy, you subconsciously tell her that you are short on options and lacking experience in the dating realm. Not a good look, my friend. Here's the deal. If a girl isn't interested in you, execute the parts ways strategy. Move on to the next chapter. While you're out there growing and evolving, she might just find herself circling back. It's a fact, bro. Number 3. Storytelling. This tool is like the magician's wand when it comes to getting into her mind. As I said earlier, women are emotional creatures. They rely on their emotions more than on logic. Most men are boring because they do not know how to get the golden ticket to her heart. They use logic, thinking that only if they have a conversation with a woman, she will naturally get hooked. Brother, this is not how it works. The best way to make your point and make a woman do your way is to craft a good story around that topic. Let me clarify this for you. Imagine you're on a first date and she's aiming for an extravagant dinner while you're up for a casual coffee. What most guys do is argue, and trust me, that is a dead-end road. Craft a fantastic story about how your buddy had the time of his life at the very coffee spot you are suggesting. Paint the scene where they both felt a real connection. And guess what? They're still dating. Every woman dreams of living out a romance novel in real life. Feed that desire by making her part of a story with you. Intrigued? Stick around till the end of the video to learn how to master this art. And before we dive in, hit that subscribe button to join us for more mind-blowing tactics. Now, let's jump into the second method to make her think about you. Number 2. Don't always be available. Ever noticed high-value men always seem to be busy? They're out there building their lives or dating other women. Here is the thing. Bombarding her with constant messages might send the wrong signal. She might wonder if you have nothing else filling your days. Let her mind wander when she doesn't see a message from you, or even when you are not online. Let her imagine what you're doing by herself. This triggers a range of emotions. She might even feel jealous, thinking you're seeing someone else. She will create different scenarios, and you will be at the center of all of them. This way, you'll be consistently present in her mind, and she will invest more and more in you. This is how you stay in her mind, becoming a recurring character in her mental theater. The more she wonders, the more she invests in you. Now, I'm not suggesting you fake a busy life, but let it inspire you to truly get your life on track. Let your ambition drive you. Create a life so rich and fulfilling that it naturally keeps her guessing and invested. Number 1. Emotional roller coaster. This one is a cherry on the cake. I'll give you a very powerful technique from dark psychology. It is so powerful that it can literally play with a woman's mind. So, it is your responsibility to use it with good intentions. But before that, I need to ask you, ever wondered why a woman could cheat on her millionaire husband even with a guy who got out of prison? A guy who literally is no one in society. I'll tell you in a second. You see, most women are bored in their day-to-day life. They hunger for adventure, and sometimes they seek that thrill in any guy they're seeing. I'm not saying you should take her on expensive holidays, but be a guy who gives her the full range of emotions. And trust me, nothing can beat this. You could have billions of dollars in the bank. If you're boring and give her no emotions, she'll see you only as her personal credit card. The technique I'm talking about is called pursuit and withdrawal. How does it work? You flood someone with attention, making them feel like they are the whole universe. Then, you suddenly pull back. Abruptly, all the attention disappears. Sneaky, right? But here's the kicker. That sudden disappearing act stirs a tornado of emotions inside them. They are left hanging, craving your approval like it's the air they breathe. This isn't just any trick. It's a psychological roller coaster, playing with emotions like a master puppeteer. It's a mind game that leaves them craving for your validation more than ever. I'm not saying you should literally do this, but be creative and unpredictable as a man and leave some mystery on the table. That's where the real game begins. Enhancing your appearance, mastering storytelling, and giving women the full range of emotions isn't just about winning their attention. It's a ticket to unforgettable experiences together. If you really want to take your life to the next level, make sure to share the love by tapping that like and subscribe button. See you next time.